certain rewards, and there were a ton of packs that were available for purchase that gave many more rewards than you would normally get for the price point. So it was a very cool event, and it was a collaboration with the Godzilla franchise. So this insect was released that for a limited time that was only available during that time period. So those in newer servers will never be able to have a Godzilla because it was a one-time released event with that collaboration that they had with Godzilla. So the rumors circulating around with those foreshadowing releases that are coming out from officials seem to indicate that something similar may be coming. Okay. Do we know 100% if that is correct? We don't know, but it definitely looks like something big of that nature is coming, and that tends to be the rumors that we're hearing. I mean, I've heard everything from Queen 30 is coming to another collaboration event to it may not even be anything big. It might just be one of these like little mini events that we see. But I think just based on the fact that not a lot of news has come out about it, and some of the rumors and leaks that have been discussed in unofficial capacity seems to indicate that this is going to be a bigger event, much more similar to Godzilla. And Jake, I think you hit it on the head there by saying that people in the newer servers are pretty much discussing the same thing, right?
Yeah, people are hoping it's something along the lines of something we can buy, but we're not sure what it is.
I'm hoping for like a new insect skin, right? It's
Mm.
about time for them to come out with another one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's been since, if someone knows, please correct me. I'm pretty sure Guppy knows. October we got the last one? The Pinichi? The little armadillo looking insect?
Oh man, I'm not good on dates when it comes to those things. I'm sure someone in the audience, ironic, I'm looking at you.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that was like January, February for Peachy, and the introduction of that building was October.
So I mean, 5-1 was the first foreshadowing for the for something coming, right? That was the first glimpse, and then on the 8th we got another one, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. So it was first it was May 1st, then it was May 8th. So it looks like every 7 days they're dropping some sort of little hint. So what, from May 8th till now, what does that mean?
I don't know. I don't even know what day it is.
We are due for either another foreshadowing or maybe they drop something. But one of the rumors that I'm hearing is May 17th, this thing's going to drop. So we are about 5 days out from that. So I would guess that soon they're going to drop some sort of hint, if that's the case. And we'll finally see what this could be. Ooh, Pikachu?
Yeah.
Or Peachy?
Oh. Yeah, there's ironic. Yep, Meerkat came out November, and Peachy, is that supposed to be February? Yeah, February.
That's what I thought. Those are the dates that I have. So I think this event's going to be fairly long, and I think they're going to coincide with several releases. Hopefully, I think they're going to combine, either do a collaboration or which is up in arms. We don't know what the collab's going to look like, but I think it's going to tie into a new March skin. We might see a new insect or two, or we might see a new meteorite evolution. So if they can tie all those stories together in a fluid month-long event, I think they have something. And if they can continue that trend going, where it gets people engaged and excited for what's coming, instead of just dropping a release, make it through an event like this, I think it's going to make everyone much more engaged, and I'm excited. I've heard the rumor of the 17th as well. I don't know if that's accurate, but do they really drop things on, isn't that a Friday?
The 17th is Friday, yes.
Do they usually drop events on Fridays? That's not normal, right?
No, it's usually what, Monday night, Tuesday?
Right. So that's got me a little weary of the rumors that I'm hearing or things that I've read in other channels. So, it's all speculation at this point. All we do know is they're dropping hints of an event. So that's positive news. That's all we can confirm. We can't confirm anything else at this point. But I'd like to see a larger collab with multiple releases and stages over the next couple of weeks. So stay tuned.
Yeah, it'd be kind of
Cleo's got the foreshadowing picture of what it could be. I'm going to share what I think it is. This is obviously just my opinion. I'm not 100% sure, but this could be what it is. I don't know. What do you guys think?
Oh,
Oh, take my money now. Take my money, bro.
Oh,
I'd like to
God,
see that
dude.
person across the screen.
imagine
I
seeing
mean-
those things walking towards your hill. I'll be TPing right away.
Yeah.
I mean, that would be awesome. For me, that's like, it kind of ties in with the whole Godzilla theme, these giant Kanjus coming with the ants to fight it out. But that would be
And-
awesome.
No, Charmaine, it's not a Digimon. Or who
I don't
said
know.
it?
Don't you guys? I mean, here's the thing. This is so what I was. The reason why I think with his picture that he posted is I'm kind of thinking that's like the head, right? I'm tracing that out as being the head, and they're like kind of utilizing the arms to hide the fact of the shape of the head. I don't know.
Well, right above that is supposed to be like a mantis. What, 4 arms? I think. So there was what, 3? Oh, yeah, there it is. You posted it.
Yeah.
So there's what, I think 3 creatures in that picture that are all blacked out. So, oh my god, so
Dude, I've been trying to study these and try to figure out what they are. So we're all guessing here, but I mean, come on. There's
yeah.
there's definitely a lot of potential here.
But like I said, like, so there's 3 blacked out creatures in that picture. Usually we only get what, a picture of 1 insect.
A
So
leg. I didn't even catch that.
is that a leg or is that just a piece of a anthill?
I don't know. Oh, it could be.
So that's what's got me thinking, like the snake picture with the question mark in the bottom left hand corner has me thinking maybe there's a snake skin coming out, and then
That'd be cool.
oh, that would be really cool. And then
Mhm.
the are we gonna have Godzilla's arch nemesis? Is King Kong coming to the game? Like, what is going on? I'm just King Kong with a mantis, a new mantis for us shooters. The Devil Flower is
Ooh.
getting a little long in the tooth. Could be a new mantis coming out. There's a lot of things that are being dropped and hinted towards that are keeping us guessing. But look at that mantis in that picture that Soul posted. It is absolutely gorgeous. Pinch me now, Daddy. Hello.
Ooh, that's a leg. Now I'm kind of looking at that leg.
So it has
Oh,
6 limbs from what I see. Right? So it's going to be something good, right? So the Mantis is obviously going to be a shooter. That massive blacked out thing that I have no clue whatsoever what it could be. Maybe a snake or something. That'll probably be a guardian or carrier, actually.
little snaky snake.
Oh, snaky snake. My
So-
anaconda don't.
A leg.
Jake Dog coming in with a King Kong carrier comment. I like that, buddy. That's a good that rolls right off the English tongue.
Seems
King
like
Kong
you would
carrier.
march pretty quick across the screen too.
Wouldn't it?
Right.
Yeah, because he is fast on all fours.
Yeah.
And then right before it attacks, I better see it jump and just smash down on the hill.
Oh,
That would be cool.
Nice.
oh
little
with a
victory
Godzilla
chest beat.
helper.
Mhm. And see what they should have done with Godzilla right when it attacks the hill, it should have used its fire breath. That would have been beautiful. I would have bought that in an instant.
Yeah, it's
But-
too bad.
Yeah. Or who knows? Maybe, in the future, maybe not this event because they would have hinted at something else for Godzilla, but I wouldn't mind seeing another Godzilla event, Instead of just the Godzilla skin, you include a Mothra insect, whatever that. Oh, Soul just posted. Yeah, so I've actually, sorry, different topic. What Soul posted is actually an anime called I Was Reborn as a Spider or something. It's a great anime, and honestly, if they did a collab with that anime, I would drop my money down instantly. They have great creatures and everything, and it would be perfect for this event. If it is a collab. Oh my god, Cleo.
Oh, Cleo, yes. It does look like that. What's
Oh
that-
wow.
What is that
What is that?
from?
Skullcrawler? What's
Yeah,
that?
from King Kong.
Oh.
Oh,
Could be a-
dude.
Could be a King Kong event. Could
Oh
it
my dear
all-
god.
Wow.
We could have been deep faked here, guys. There might be a deep fake happening. Uh-oh.
That's interesting. If it was
Isn't
a King
it?
Kong event, do you think the other insects like the skull crawler would be like bosses to fight rather than insects
That's-
to get?
Right.
Well, that's what happened with Godzilla, right? Didn't
Exactly.
he have to fight Mothra and
Yeah, that.
and
The Hydra thing or whatever it is.
Yeah.
King Ghidorah.
yeah.
Yep.
Oh man.
Yeah. Now that's ugly. What is that, Strawberry?
Looks like hammerhead fly mutation over here.
Looks like something I'd squish with a newspaper.
Well, there is another speaking of events, I mean, we do currently have a Mother's Day event going, right?
Oh, that's nice.
It's like a little
Ev-
mini event. The
Everyone
Queen-
has a mother.
Queen's Blessing. Did you take a look at those packs, Otto?
No, with
available
my oh, hello. You posted them.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're actually
I
pretty
love
good.
I love it. That's
Decent
not bad.
value. There's definitely
Yeah.
decent value there in those packs.
Oh, I like the 500. What else can you cycle through instead of those? 700. You get 750 remains. What is that? Oh, I like it. That's not bad value either.
No, it's pretty
Well,
decent
Otto.
value for events, but it looks like it's one day only for Mother's Day. So, that's currently going now for those in game. So I think we have
just
another
see-
8
I
hours.
just see all the mothers now adding Antcoin to their kids' games because mom, I can get an exotic for $5.
Unless you're Canadian, then it's $7.
Oh, don't even get me started.
Oh no.
$7.99.
So terrible internet and higher costing game. Pays to be
More reason to
Canadian.
leave.
Pays to be Canadian, eh?
That's
Oh,
okay.
God.
That's okay. We're leading in environmental taxes. We're doing well. We're doing good up here.
Don't lie to the motto. But what you can say with through instead of 500 ascent shells, it's 14K exotic fodder.
No, that's sense shells all day, 100%.
Oh yeah, 1,000%.
Yeah.
Does look like a claw too. Yes.
Jake, you spending
Dude,
any money on
honestly,
these packs?
I mean, this is what drives me nuts, right? Like we're like dying to get information to see what all this foreshadowing is, because it's just, they do a good job. I do have to say they do a very good job of getting us excited about what's coming. So I hope it's a cool event. I hope that it benefits players across the spectrum, because it's definitely building up to something good and making all of us really, really think hard and long about what it possibly could be. So, in that sense, I think they're doing a great job.
Yeah, honestly, the little GIF I posted of Mr. Burns over here, I feel like that's the devs right now. Thinking, haha, these guys are waiting for this event. They want news, they want everything. We ain't gonna give them anything.
Yeah. Another event that is going on right now, here on official Discord, is the event team. Did you see that news earlier? They released a new Discord event.
Oh, I haven't seen it.
I thought that was pretty cool. They have this launching a lizard. So go check that out. It's pretty. I ran through it real quick, but you get some rewards in game, some chests and stuff for participating in it. But I kind of like those little Discord events that the event team runs here. It's pretty fun. Takes a few minutes. Run through that one, Draco. You'll like it a lot. What 1, 2, 3. I don't. Lower arm, upper arm. Strawberry cake posted.
Honestly, where number 2 is, I feel like that's just a piece of rock flying out. Because they would have blurred that, wouldn't they? Or blacked it out? I don't know. But
the forearm and the hand.
Honestly, I'm kind of like thinking it is that skull crawler now that he posted that. That is
yeah, but the thing is that
a King Kong
Mantis.
event.
Mhm.
We're never gonna hear the end of it if Cleo's right here on this.
Oh, we definitely won't. But that that Mantis, it's not any creature from any King Kong Godzilla universe that I know of. So unless they're doing go ahead.
Even in that big pit in King Kong, in the King Kong movie, is there no big mantises like that?
Nothing like that. Okay, Google, be my friend. Tell me what creatures are in King Kong.
All I remember was the big claws shooting out of the holes. You never really saw what was behind them.
Well, here's the thing with these events. I mean, hold on. They do cross the spectrum, right? Like, it's not just from movies or whatever. I mean, like, any like comics that might be out on King Kong or something like that. So you got to like dig very deep. I'm gonna see if my Google is not working very well now. I must have the Canadian internet going.
There is a giant mantis in Godzilla.
Oh, you think they might bring
Oh, really?
Godzilla?
I don't know.
Well, Godzilla and King Kong are in the same universe, right? So they share the same creatures in a sense.
That is true.
Oh my god, every link I'm going to is just showing names. Okay, show me a
Yeah,
picture here,
that's
bud.
what I'm probably on the same site.
Yeah, it shows so many creatures, but not a single picture.
Well, let's see here. I don't know, man. It could be.
Jermaine, I wish. Get me the Marvel Universe.
Oh, that'd be another awesome collab. But here's the thing, like there are certain games like I don't think we'd ever see a collab with Pokemon, right? Because Pokemon has their own gaming universe type of thing to it. Godzilla, not so much. That's why we kind of saw a collab, right? King
Yeah.
Kong, maybe not so much. Not these type of games. They do have games out there that are not like mobile version of games. So, in order for a collab to be like a successful one, it has to be like where there's no games of that genre or type that, um, you know, fall into the same category, right? Pokemon has a mobile game, so it's not. It wouldn't ever be something like that. I mean, you have to look at the business aspect of it, right?
Yeah.
What,
Yeah.
what do Jake? You think it could be possible?
I think it is. You're right. It's much more likely for them to collaborate with something that doesn't have a mobile game like this. Like, at least the only King Kong game I know of is an old Xbox original one. There might be a remake of it, but
Yeah.
I have it and it's quite good. But I would definitely love to see King Kong.
That would be phenomenal.
Yeah, and plus two, right? I feel like for price wise, Pokemon would be so expensive for the devs to like get the rights to introduce them into the game compared to Godzilla and King Kong. So,
Mhm.
like, trust me, I would love to see some Pokemon in there, like Charizard leading your crew or Rayquaza, but it would be way too much money.
Well, yeah,
So,
and I mean the Pokemon franchise in general for their gaming is huge, right? So it's, I don't know. To me, it would be the same as like McDonald's and Burger King trying to do their own collaboration, right? Or McDonald's and let's say Five Guys. It it doesn't make sense from a business standpoint when you have two major gaming companies, doing that type of collab. I just don't see that. But the King Kong one, definitely a possibility. That anime series that I've been seeing is also another good possibility because both companies tend to like. Oh man, look at that! I'm telling you, I think Cleo and Strawberry Cake here are onto something. Is that the same monster from King Kong?
yep.
Strawberry Cake? Yeah. Dude. Size comparisons of monsters. Let's see. Do we have a?
I was looking there. The Muto female or male, but I don't know. Like it's gonna be very hard.
It is going to be very hard.
because everything we're saying right now, because like Solo's been saying, it's only our speculation, right? We could be saying, oh yeah, it's gonna be another King Kong Godzilla event, but the devs can do a completely different theme.
Yeah. We're gonna find out soon enough. I mean, like, here's the thing: the release, even down to the release date. If this thing comes out on the 17th, then it's gonna be an exciting month or so. So we'll see.
Yeah,
You,
we'll grab a lot.
Are you
Oh, go
guys
ahead.
all on event right now?
No, me and Otto are waiting to go into Vast Jungle.
Okay, Jake, are you on event?
I'm also waiting to go to Island.
Okay,
About a week.
so yeah, this is I kind of want to see. I don't. I forgot with Godzilla how it played out. I remember we were on event when it happened, so I think we were on Lost Island or something. So I want to see how this plays out. If it does play out any differently for alliances on server versus an event, because typically we should see this happen across the entire spectrum, right? You would assume they're not going to do a collab event and limit it in any way, shape, or form if they do. So,
Dang, Strawberry, you're really making me wonder. Okay, maybe it is one of those creatures. That creature.
Going all out.
yeah, I mean, I love it. I'm telling you, I like that there's a lot of people out here trying to dude, King Kong would be a good one. I'm telling you.
Stay tuned after the show. We're going to host a forensic analysis with Strawberry Cake. But he's onto something. Like, those photos are very compelling.
Yes, they are.
I would love to see a collab with King Kong. I'd love to pair my King Kong up with my Godzilla. That'd be so cool. The question is, could King Kong be a universal insect? If it is King Kong, let's speculate the speculation.
Oh man.
Honestly, I would like to see a new universal only insect.
Mm-hmm.
Guardian. I'm with Sarluna, Guardian.
And
Please, you know what I hatched from a free hatch this morning? A leaf devourer. Free hatch, leaf devourer. Couldn't you give me a wise worker?
Oh, King Kong. Hey, how about that? A King Kong insect skin. Ooh.
Oh, that could work too. Oh,
Ooh, that could be possible. Yeah,
that's a good idea. And a snake insect that is universal.
Now, here's the other question. Okay, if it is an insect, you think it's going to be one of these mad grabs like Godzilla because it's going to be a limited one-time release? Like, you get one chance to get this thing?
Oh yeah, 100% in my opinion. Because
And
honestly, sorry, go ahead.
When Godzilla came out, it was like a super OP insect for shooters. I mean, like, by far the best insect available in the game at the time. So, are we going to see the same thing?
Yeah, that's the thing. Because honestly, when Godzilla came out, I thought they're going to have another event down the road, like, hey, here's another chance to get Godzilla. But then when I found out, yeah, the event's over, you didn't get it. Well, too bad, you're not going to get it again.
Yeah, and you can't really do that with a skin, I don't think. I mean, depending on how the thing plays out, but like, there's only limited spots for the skins, right? So, are they going to have it where there's an empty placement for skins? You know, like, you either got it or never can get it. You know, at least with insects, like, if you don't have an insect on the account, it's not like end of all things, right? I mean, I guess even with the skin, it's not. So it doesn't, kind of plays the same. But like Cleo said, I don't think most people would spend much for an insect skin versus an actual insect. Right? You get a little bit more value for a longer term with an insect than you would with an insect skin.
I think the
Who knows?
insect skin is more like a badge of honor having it as a March skin, right? Like it does add. I don't think the March skins are going to be limited to the 4 slots. I think it's more of an expansion of a spending habit of game players to get insects and then get March skins for those insects, or not March skins, but insect skins for your marches. So it's just another avenue to spend. I don't think they're going to limit it. I think it's going to be there's going to be more available per slots, but we're just seeing the slow release of it. In a couple of years, we'll probably see 2 or 3 for each type. That's my opinion. I'm surprised they haven't released them sooner, in my humble opinion. But we'll see.
I don't see. The only thing I'm saying that too, like, there's not as far of an expansion of the face to the right, like
Or it could be
compared on
looking
those strawberry cake.
Yeah, or it could be looking straight at us, right? Because the picture on the right, it's looking off to the side. But the released photo could be looking straight at us. Yeah, Sarlin, I really want a snake too. Real life and in game. No garden snake like the baits. Give me something
No.
like cool.
Give me a cobra
Yeah.
Oh man,
or a
That would be
rattler,
cool.
southern rattler, little rattlesnake.
Or a
So-
basilisk.
did we decide?
Oh.
Are we going to? Should we announce to our audience about next week, Otto?
Yeah, we're gonna definitely do it. I think it's. Is it not the same day the release, bro? Like, is that not on the same day?
I mean, technically it is. So
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! We are
We
gonna
might-
have a special
pretty-
live event.
live event coming up. So, in lieu of doing Saturday stage next week, we will be here on Sunday for sure, at our normal time. But we're planning on doing a live stream sometime during the day once fighting begins expected on Saturday. So, if on the event that I'm currently on, we have a major clash, which it seems to be gearing towards, we're going to live stream that. We will make an announcement across official that the fighting has begun, and we will stream a fight night to see how you guys like that. If you want to see more content like that, seems to be the path of this game is people get excited for hopping from event to event and fighting it out. And our current event is 3 versus 3 barren land, very strong teams. And honestly, at this point, the environmental zones seem to be falling into the appropriate camps. So there will be pretty much equal buffs going into the clash area above the tree. So it should prove to be like anybody's event, which is, I don't know about you guys, but for me, that is like the funnest aspect of this game. I don't like going into an event that one camp is so overpowered versus another camp. I personally like the excitement of entering a fight that nobody knows what the outcome's going to be. So, we shall see.
But yeah, like honestly, like what got me really hooked on stage was seeing Fight Night. I think it was yeah, it was Otto showing Fight Night in Lost Island or Baron was. And honestly, it was addicting just watching, other players how they work as a team and fight. Banana bread. Oh my
Work,
gosh.
bro. Hell yeah.
Yep,
Mhm.
Guppy Steve. Yep, banana bread.
man.
But yeah. But anyone who hasn't seen a fight night from stage, it's actually really fun, you know. And hopefully everyone here and anyone who wasn't able to make it today because of Mother's Day, it'd be awesome if you guys can join us for that fight night.
I'm gonna be a little scared actually of Otto.
Oh boy, why is that?
Me?
Because him watching the fight night, right? I'm gonna get all sorts of, bro, why aren't you doing this? Or bro, why
A
guys
lot of
need to
backseat driving.
do this?
Heal your troops, bro.
Let
Heal
that tower
troops, bro.
fall. Don't let that tower fall.
See, and the thing is, Otto isn't disagreeing with you, so you know he's definitely going to do it.
I already know.
Yeah, take a shot every time. Exactly. Every time I make a suggestion, everyone needs to take a shot. It's a drinking game.
Oh my god, we'll be hammered
Yes.
by the first 5 minutes.
I agree, Cleo. Just win. You don't need to hear from me if you just win, bro.
Let me tell you something, man. Honestly, these last couple fights that we've been involved in are just so tiring for one tower battling for hours and hours and hours and hours. It's just,
I love it though.
I do too. I mean, it's exciting, but it is.
You're just waiting for one side to show a little weakness and just exploit it, and the crack happens and the dam floods open. But if you can, if both teams can hold their own, it's just absolute mayhem, carnage everywhere, millions of ants dead.
Today for me was like such a reliever because we pretty much are now pushing unopposed, which means we successfully broke them after days and days and days of like them not giving up at any cost. And so
they're broken. They finally broke. They ran.
They're not broken, but they know that they can't win in the environmental zone. That's to their disadvantage, right?
So they're doing what I said was going to happen. They went to go secure buildings in that clash.
Exactly. So
yeah.
But I mean, it was a relief because even if they're securing buildings there, they could have still came and, you know, inflicted more pain on us. But
yeah, wasted fungi and resources.
Yeah. So at this point, that's why I know this middle clash is going to be a great fun because everyone's going to be full of fungi. Everyone's going to be ready to fight. It's going to be very active. So I think it'll be a good thing to watch. So
I'm excited. I am ready to critique Cole's ability to inflict maximum damage.
They have robots, so
don't worry. I'm just such a masterful tactician in this game that I'm gonna piss. I'm probably gonna piss everybody off. No, I'm joking. I have no idea what I'm doing. I honestly just throw things at towers and rally them to see if either I bounce or I don't.
Honestly, I just get someone to tell me, okay, what tower to take. I'm just gonna go throw everything at it.
Honestly, Draco, I can't wait to see what Vic does in their next event. We have so many active; it's insane. It's gonna be fun. What's nice is the balance that's on Soul's event right now. It's gonna be an amazing. We just got a spammer spamming their anthill. Thank you, appreciate it.
Also, for those of you that haven't done so already, please visit the live ID channel, post your in-game ID so we can have the fairy send you guys a little reward for listening into stage today. And if any of you guys have any questions, don't hesitate to raise your hand and we'll bring you up on stage here before we call it a day today.
Yeah,
But-
but yeah, hopefully Vic's next season it's like Souls over here, lots of fighting. Because we just had our Barrenland not too long ago and there was nothing.
You guys are
Maybe
going to
Jake-
Jungle though, right?
We're going to Vast Jungle. We are cruising for a bruising in Vast Jungle. Either we get Acorn Camp or we get the Cedar. If we get the Cedar, I'm sure you'll hear me complain and scream and yell about it all week long. Yeah, we're going to Vast Jungle. Should be good.
And Jake's going to Lost Island, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So
we
we
pretty much have all three events covered for stage if we're going to be doing these fight nights coming up. And
Yeah. Jake, you
Just
comfortable doing a fight night?
Yeah, of course. I'd love
All
that.
right, bro. Okay. We'll have to figure out the logistics on that to see how we can get you to share your screen. We have some ideas. We'll talk about it off script, okay?
I'm telling you, I think Cleo and Strawberry Cake are onto something here, man.
I think so. I think a King Kong
I
collab
think
would
that
be crazy.
Potential for a King Kong collab.
Well, yeah, a year ago we did Godzilla. It's only time for King Kong.
And I mean, honestly, if you look at the timeline, it does make sense. Like every year, come up with a collab. It brings new players into the game that may not have heard of the game before. They come across it, and the fact that everything's being so quiet, right? Like people are, they're releasing little tidbits here and there, but it's not like, boom, we're going to do it on this day. So
Yeah,
I'm,
or even
I'm
who
definitely
knows? Oh, go ahead.
definitely excited.
Yeah, or who knows? Last year was King Kong. Sorry, not King Kong. Godzilla only. This year, if they do only King Kong, hope next year they do Godzilla and King Kong, right? Because they're working on another movie too for those two.
Really?
Yeah,
Well, I mean, and that's the other thing too. Like, I mean, if you, again, from a business standpoint, especially if another movie's coming out or something like that, it's the perfect time for them to collab because it will get people interested in the game and whatnot. So, yeah, start waiting for the event banner to show up weeks ahead of
But yeah, just like what you said. So, like for me, the way I found ants was on Instagram. I just kept on seeing it pop up over and over again. I'm like, let me try it. So, if they did have a King Kong event and the ads had King Kong in it, especially with their movie just released not too long ago, it's gonna bring a lot more new people into the game. Like if I saw that when I first started or before I started, I'd be like, yeah, I'm downloading this right away.
For sure.
Yeah. So funny story. I started the game. Same thing. I saw an ad on TikTok or something like that. So I downloaded the game. And at the time I was playing another first person shooter type game. And dude, I get into this server and it was like majority Mandarin speaking players and alliances and everything like that. It was in group 1. Like it was when the game was first being released. And so I played for a little bit, didn't know what I was doing, didn't know anything. And I'm like, nah, I don't think so. Right. So stopped playing. And then a few months go by and still seeing the ads and everything. I wound up jumping in. And this time I found like a player who her boyfriend or something like that was a group 1 player. And so she had like a wealth of knowledge on how to build up the account and like what to chase after. And she's the one that like started telling me that you got to focus on zone development because SVS is important to gain all the resource and everything. And she like geared me into like really enjoying the game. And it's part of the reason why I like doing these stages is because, you know, you inform the community, people come and ask you questions and everything. It gets, you know, you kind of have to focus on the right path. Otherwise, if you're doing things, banging your head up against the wall and not properly building an account, it makes the game a lot more difficult and a lot less enjoyable. So that, you know, an ad isn't enough, right? A collab isn't enough. You know, people keeping them informed on what works and what doesn't work is a much better form. And then even now at this point, you know, Connick's in here chatting away, but he's another one of my friends that we've met in the game, and a wealth of knowledge and every day learning more and more about the game. And Guppy, same thing. I mean, Draco, you're experiencing things that I haven't. And so learning is what this is all about, right?
Exactly. Right. And it's not like this game is simple where you just do basic, do this, do that, do this, and you're done. There is so much to this game, so much knowledge, so much information, so much task to do that it keeps people busy. And especially with the community here, it's honestly, it's a great game, right? Because if I never played this, I wouldn't have met any of you guys. And I'll probably be spending my weekend just chilling on the couch and watching TV, being bored out of my mind.
Not chilling on a couch watching TV.
Well, let's be honest. I do that and play Ants at the same time.
I was gonna say that sounds like my ant life. But you guys are absolutely right. It's I come for the community. I like the people I play with. I think when you surround yourself with good players and you have a good time, it's always enjoyable. The thing I always try to keep in perspective is I've probably forgotten more about this game than I've learned in the last week. So it's always re-exploring and you know, you see a screen and then you want to talk to somebody about it 3 weeks later and you're like, how did I get there? What did I click on to see that? You know, it's there's so many things. And for any new players that are listening or any new players that are going to listen to the stream and take a lesson from this, it's just click away. You can't break anything unless you attack someone that you're not supposed to, but you know, click away, read a lot, and you can definitely do well in the game early on. So
yeah,
that's the best advice someone ever gave me.
Yeah. I kind of feel for Charmaine over here. Posted something. I like really want to see a Group 1 expansion. I mean, I know we just had the Group 2 expansion, which was bittersweet for me because it definitely affects our ability to draw players into our alliance, because we were in Group 2 that has now become we were in Group 3 that has now become Group 2. So there's a wider range of players that can come in, and we've already started and have players that are coming to our alliance or pledged to come to our alliance once we return back. But I do want to see Group 1 get an expansion, because for me it's a little bit more personal, because you know, event after event after event, we tend to match with only Group 1 and 2 alliances. So that has allowed us to meet a lot of players that are in Group 1. And so kind of would like to see the ability to play on the same team with some of those players that we come across in event. So, but keep that in mind as you guys are playing and meeting teams, like especially Draco and Otto. You know, you guys, from what I've seen from your alliance, you tend to be matching towards older servers, right? So those are the players that down the road will be joining, you know, your area once the CSC expands further and further. So keep that in mind.
No drama llamas.
Yeah,
Yeah.
please none. Oh God, we've had enough already.
Oh my god.
So that's the funny thing that you say that, right? Like that's another benefit of like going towards the older servers. The drama llamas tend to fall away, right? Like as the progresses, they get, shunned, so to say, and not really welcome in a lot of alliances. So they tend to like disappear as the servers progress and age. So what's left behind really are the A-star players that are not looking for drama, that just want to come and play a game and log in and fight and make friends. And so that's another advantage of like trying to recruit from older servers once CSC merged. So Charmaine, you're always welcome in our alliance once you can.
Oh, that's so sweet of you.
But it's getting that time, and I'm sure a lot of people here in the audience, I know some of our stage members here are going to be spending some time with their moms, spouses,
You guys,
etc.
you want to hear something ridiculous?
Go ahead.
Of course.
Today is my wedding anniversary and Mother's Day, and I'm getting on a plane in 3 hours. So I gotta go.
With your wife? Hopefully?
No, bro. No.
Oh,
My boss set up a meeting across the country for Monday morning at 9 a.m. And 9 a.m. happens to be 6 in the morning for me. So that's amazing. My wife's happy.
You got a good one there, right? Sorry.
Oh,
honey.
my wife's good. Yeah. She's
Sorry.
okay.
Anniversary. Gotta go.
Don't worry. Nothing. A trip to the nursery and $400 worth of plants can't solve. So hopefully she enjoys those.
What a good man.
Anyway, we have exhausted our time here today. We do, like I said, look forward to hosting a live stage fight night next week, and also seeing you guys next Sunday for stage at its normal time. But
it's been a slice.
Yep. Thank you guys all. We appreciate you.
Slice of lasagna. But yeah, thanks everyone.
Have a happy Mother's Day.
Okay. Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day.
See y'all later.
Bye.